Hi there, everybody. This is Tracy, and I'm just heading over to the temple to do the noon rite. I wanted to point out this wonderful rose bush. This one is going to just burst into flower in the next couple of days, and I'll put up another picture too. But in the meantime, I'm going to approach the temple. Doesn't she look beautiful in the sunlight? And we'll begin our noon rite. And today is Monday, so that's Miracle Monday, and you want to think about what miracle you'd like to manifest in your life. All right, here we are. I think most of you have seen the temple before, but these are all original decorations that Lady Lorian did, and you can get a little bit better sense of it. And here is a very simplified version of the zodiac ceiling at the Temple of Dendera, Temple of Hathor, and Isis, which I saw on my trip to Egypt recently. And while this is very simplified, it still conveys it. The only thing is that the room that's actually in at the Temple of Dendera is lower ceiling than ours and smaller, so we actually have the more expansive form, and we've represented the astrological symbols symbolically, whereas on the original they actually have the images of the gods and goddesses in the sky, and it shows even some eclipses and everything. So the original is fascinating. You can look it up, the zodiac ceiling at the Temple of Dendera. There's only a replica there now because the real one, of course, went to a museum. But these symbols around the edge are taken directly from it. And wherever you see a goddess, that's the goddess of the direction. And so this particular direction is the east. So each of the goddesses that are holding it up are indicating the directions. That's north, where we have our image of Osiris. That is west. And here's the goddess of the south. And Isis herself was associated with the west and could actually be called the goddess of the west. And the winged image up there is actually the goddess Ma'at in winged form, recalling her scales, the scales of balance with those two wings. And you can see the ostrich feather on her forehead, which is the symbol of truth against which our hearts are supposed to be weighed again after death, and our heart is supposed to be lighter than that feather. At least it's a big feather. They're giving us a little help there. And these are the two lions of the horizon, and behind them is the hieroglyph. The blue bar hieroglyph means the sky, and then the horizon is the sun rising between those two mountains. And I'd like to point out that the symbol of the horizon is echoed in the two lions. See, you've got the round tail, the round disc formed by the tails, and then the lions themselves are forming the mountains. And of course, I think we all know the symbol for life there. So anyway, let me go ahead and begin. I have not set up the candles yet this morning, so it's just going to take a second.